Okay, so we're live. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Uh, it's so good to be back after streaming yesterday.
Beat, 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 beat.
Yes.
No, me and Grace. Oh, should I not say your name on a stream, Grace? Beans. There you go.
Beans and beats and buns.
Beans beats buns.
Beans, beats, Battlestar Galactica.
What is it? Gatekeep, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss.
I think it's gaslight first. Gaslight, gatekeep.
What? Girl keep gate light gas box. That's what it was.
Figure out the best hints I could possibly give you, Mason, for the 3 decks I made. Is they're all the Yu-Gi-Oh. Beat. Sorry, I'm gonna forget.
It's fine. Oh, hey, Jaden,
They're
how are you?
all the Yu-Gi-Oh equivalent to tribes.
Oh, okay. So there is definitely a goblin one, I'm guessing. And if there is a
Nope.
goblin one... No goblin one?
Nope.
Essentially tribes.
I don't think any of them will be good. But it doesn't matter, as long as I'm having fun.
So I'm gonna guess... Not aliens. But... Amazoness, maybe.
You know what, I really thought about it, because I thought it might get you banned from Twitch.
No, Amazoness is fine. None of their artworks really have anything explicit.
Well, Grace, that a potential motive for me making decks was to see if I could make a deck that would get you banned from Twitch.
So yeah, we're just gonna play with dumb decks, and I think one of the ones I have to submit for dumbest decks that I have, that's just like a dumb archetype that I made and decided to build a deck around, is definitely Sue ships.
I hate the Sue ships.
You don't like Sue ships?
It's just ridiculous.
You don't like sushi
it's
boats?
Just ridiculous. How do they float? They're not buoyant.
You say sous chefs?
Sushi boats. It is boats of sushi.
Like actual giant like cruise liners of sushi. Oof.
I love the concept of a cruise line in this.
Oh my God, there's so many freaking cards, Mason.
I'm trying to figure out what some of these archetypes are. So they're essentially magic. I have to look up what the tribes in MTG are.
Well, no, I didn't remember the name for archetype. Archetypes?
Yeah.
They're archetypes.
Oh, okay, they're archetypes. Any hints on which archetypes?
I don't know how I hint.
Give me like a weird archetype. Give me a specific archetypal ability, and I could guess, probably.
Well, I gotta be honest with you, Mason. I haven't looked that into it. I could not play this game. I'll tell you what, Princess comes up a lot in one of them.
Princess. Okay.
But that's not the main thing. It just comes up a bunch.
So it's not like Prediction Princess?
No. I really hope I just accidentally have picked some archetype that people just hate.
That'd be funny if you did. Princess comes up a lot in them.
Because I definitely don't know enough to be able to pick bad ones.
What?
I definitely don't know enough about this game to pick anything mean.
Because I'm playing with Evan, so I'm not listening to a video right now. Dang, Princess comes up a lot. Oh, is it Rika?
No.
No. Okay. Hmm. What could it be if it's not? Is it like Sylvan?
No.
Princess
No,
comes up
it's
a
not.
lot. I'm trying to figure out what would have Princess come up a lot. Is it like the box of friends, whatever?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure on that first
They
one.
all. Um, another one.
Put on possibility choice.
Here, catch. You decide. Okay.
I'm not catching.
So another one, Mason, is very similar in theme to that one Charmers deck that I bought with you.
Very similar in theme. Hmm. I feel like it was. There was another deck that was kind of similar that you built that like didn't work that well.
It's not the Dragon Maids, although I still think that is a hilarious archetype.
Oh, it is. But no, I'm not talking about
Dragon
Dragon Maids.
Maids.
Oh.
Dragon
way
Maids
better
is
than
still a fairly
Maids.
meta deck. No, I'm talking about it was like Magus something. And
You tell me. Alright, go ahead.
they relied a ton on their spells, and their spells relied a ton on the monsters. So you had to have a full board almost at all times, and that's why it didn't work very well.
If you tell me that any of this is meta, I will lose my mind.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure again. Yeah, if I knew anything about effects, I could probably guess it.
It deals a lot with the extra deck.
Wow, that's every meta deck since like I don't know, 2010 minimum.
Here, I'll tell you a card in it that I don't think. Oh wait, no, that will definitely.
Yeah, if it
Black
lists
Ship of Corn. That's one card in it.
Black Ship of Corn, and it's not a number deck, is it?
No,
Okay. Then
I don't
target
know
one
where the
face-up
sandwich
monster your
bags are.
opponent controls will attack less than or equal to this card's. Send it to the graveyard, and if you do,
I don't know where they are.
is it a burn deck?
What?
It's not a burn deck.
No.
Okay. Huh. Okay, let's hear the hint for the third one.
It relates to a specific type of mythology.
Ooh.
Greek,
No,
Yeah, what up?
Roman,
no,
Norse.
Eh.
you're not a part of this, Grace.
I'm just gonna keep going down the list.
Well, I'm trying to guess what deck 7 is going to bring to our stupid deck competition.
That's cute. That's cute of you guys.
What archetype?
Mason, I think I found like my favorite card name in this entire game.
Okay, let's hear it.
Mystic Tomato.
Oh yeah, Mystic Tomato. Tomato. Whoops.
Tomato, tomato.
Alright,
There
I
he
have
is.
made all of my
Sorry.
I've made all my decks.
Hey Jaden, what up? Sorry, that's our most popular viewer.
Hi, Jordan.
Mason,
Oh right, I forgot I
Mason
built.
Derulo.
Oh. Yes, you're ready.
I am ready.
So I've got.
You should ask Evan what we should have for dinner.
Oh hey Evan, any recommendations for what we should have for dinner?
You guys eating out or eating in?
Out.
I was just thinking that same joke. Eating in.
Um, I mean, how much time do you have?
How much time do we have?
You gonna
Uh,
die? I'm just kidding. Nothing that's like slow cooker pace.
so nothing slow
Mashed
cooker pace.
potatoes and meat of some sort.
Oh, we're out of potatoes.
Yeah.
He said mashed potato. I made a really good potato soup last night.
Can't wait for it to get cold so I can start making soups and stews.
Soup's so good.
Did I tell you that somebody got for the wedding? They gifted us a Dutch oven, like a cast iron one.
Dude, that's awesome.
It is so cool. I made a great stew with it, and
Okay,
it kicks ass.
I know the 3 decks I'm gonna use.
Okay.
So Evan, one of them
Yeah.
you hate because you know it. It's sous ships, of course.
Is it the goddamn frogs?
No, I'm not gonna use that. I was gonna show you the one deck I
I will
made.
vomit blood.
I was gonna show you the one deck I made that was the Paleo Frog Synchro, which is not that great, but actually works surprisingly well. But no, 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 no. So I'm using sous ships, my really stupid 5Ds deck, because it's every dragon from the 5D series in the extra deck, and then I just built
Okay.
a synchro deck to summon out, be able to summon out any of them. And then we have everybody's favorite, this is not a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh deck, Yu-Gi-Oh archetype, uh, Flower Cardian, which is essentially playing Hanafuda.
What?
You don't know Flower Cardians or Hanafuda?
No, I
So,
don't.
so you know those really like pretty cards that have like the artwork that are from Japan, and it has like a
Yeah.
lot of images of like cranes and stuff.
Yeah.
Those are Hanafuda cards.
Okay.
So, uh, the whole point of Flower Cardian is essentially using some of the Hanafuda rules to play a Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
Well, all right
So
then.
I'm gonna use those 3 decks. Let's go ahead and you choose your first deck and I'll choose mine. I think I'm gonna start out with I'll reveal it to stream, but not you. Let's start
I'm
with
looking for your room. Where
this
is
one.
your room,
I haven't
Mason?
made it yet.
Make the room.
Okay, I'm taking off the time limit.
It's probably a good idea.
There we go.
I'm calling Mason again.
What server are you doing?
So the server is Eastern Casual, I believe. And the password is in all caps. That, because it was funny.
What's it in all caps?
I just sent it to you on Discord.
Coward.
Coward. Well, all the viewers could see it. It's beat. All caps with a space. There we go.
That was a happy little sound.
Okay, let's
I like
get
the
started.
music that they have in this.
I don't have the music
It's very
playing
relaxing.
only because I'm in stream, but I do enjoy it when I listen to it.
All right, time to learn what this deck does.
This is why we removed the time limit. I'm so curious what it is. Wow, it does actually change color. That's awesome. I love that on my side of the board, it's the anime card back color, and on your side of the board, it's the manga one. Because for some reason, the manga colors
Yeah.
them purple a lot. Oh, I can hear the music through your stuff. Oh, it's a rose deck?
It's a plant deck.
I should have guessed. Evan, I can hear your music.
I sincerely think, Mason, that this will not work at all.
I mean, mine doesn't work that well either. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so I guess let's start with... Uh-oh, did somebody, like, get their car hit or something?
Perfect.
Sounds like it.
Hey, Jaden, what up?
What is
Yes.
this? Is this also a rose deck?
No, but
Mason,
it's the 5Ds dragon, and Rose, it's like Blackthorn dragon. Or no, Rose dragon. I don't know, man. I'm dumb. I can't remember the name. One of the prominent, yeah, Black Rose Moonlight Dragon, or Black Rose Dragon, is one of the prominent monsters from 5Ds, so of course it's a big part of this.
hey, what the hell's a tuner monster?
It's a thing that lets me summon synchros.
Because all the stuff in my extra deck says it, and I don't know if I have any.
Did you build a
Find out.
synchro deck without any tuners?
Maybe.
That's amazing. Jaden, I don't appreciate your comment about my nipples. Rose Lover.
God, I don't remember how to play this game.
You might need to turn your computer down a little. I'm hearing all your stuff.
Better?
That's good. It's my turn. Who should I summon to the field? If it was
Do you want to know my other two decks now, Mason?
Yes. I'm so curious.
I made a Nordic deck,
Oh, I should have guessed Nordic.
and I made a Witches deck.
Ooh.
It's like Witchcrafter or something.
Wait, I have... yes, I do. I do
I
have
guess you
that.
just put it on Disney Plus and then forget about it.
I didn't do it again.
I threw you the remote.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Battle phase.
What's that? Freaking otter.
Yes. It's my ultimate playmaker. Otoshi Damashi.
What does it do?
It lets me create...
Make more of it?
It lets me create tokens! And then I can synchro summon using those tokens! Oh wait, is that a once per turn? Ah, fuck. I'm stupid. That's fine. Oh, that's a level 2? I thought it was a level 4. That's fine. I can work with that.
You hand me that little jar.
Okay. This is not going to make sense to you. Just watch.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. None of this makes sense to me. Stuff's just kind of happening.
And now, for my favorite stupid monster, Signal Warrior. Wait, I can
Oh,
sync
I
her.
remember this dude. I watched that one Yu-Gi-Oh where they ride on motorcycles for some freaking reason.
Yeah, for some reason they made essentially a Morphtronic monster that is not a Morphtronic monster. I don't know why it's not a Morphtronic. It should be, but it's not. Because it's his bike as a Transformer. The main characters. Ooh. I could then Synchro Summon again into Stardust Dragon if I want. Or Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. Let's not do that for now.
Don't call the dragon hot, Mason.
It's just its name. Jazz is okay. It's not my favorite, Jaden. But, you know, nothing wrong with
You
Jazz.
like jazz?
You like Jazz? I gotta add to a token. Tokens. Who doesn't like tokens?
Alright, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Oh, that's a big monster.
Oh, SOB.
Oh no. That's Oh, Evan, you've fallen into my trap.
What? What?
Because of because of it having a counter on it, it cannot be destroyed.
Why can't I kill your outer?
You can't target it because I have non-tuners on the field. This is why everybody loves Otoshi Damashi. I'm lying.
You know,
I
I feel
just
like
like
every
it.
single time I play Yu-Gi-Oh with you, I'm getting like drunk every time you do something because things make less sense.
I feel drunk after watching that play because I have no idea what happened.
I feel like I'm about to lose.
Maybe. Oh, dude, nice. Oh, damn it. I'm stupid. That's fine. Stardust Dragon. Ooh, okay. And also,
It's not a waste.
Power Tool Dragon. Yes.
What?
Activate.
What makes it a dragon?
Can you not see its wings and dragon head?
See, not a waste.
Two, three. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
What qualifies something as a tuner?
It just is or it isn't. It'll say it's a tuner next to like its next to it like being a monster. So it'll say like dragon,
Good
tuner, effect.
Do it. Do it.
Welcome to my synchro deck. It works surprisingly well. And it shouldn't work this well because it's like four different archetypes all mashed the fuck together, and they somehow consistently get out synchros in a single turn. I know what I must do.
What'd you do?
Change its battle position. Yes. Wait, I'm dumb. Wait a minute.
I don't know what happened. Am I dead?
Why'd I do this?
What the fuck? This is why Yu-Gi-Oh gives me a headache.
Yes. The ultimate
Good
power of
gravy.
Stardust Dragon. It sacrifices itself to negate destruction effects, and then special summons itself back. So,
Yu-Gi-Oh kind of reminds me too much of anime because it's just like, haha, you thought you won? Dramatic effect.
well, I was so ready for you to negate my effect.
I have no idea what anything is happening, Mason. I just wanted to play the pretty flower ladies. And
O-
here I am.
Okay, I mean, we can rematch, and you can play the. Actually, do you want to edit that deck so that you actually have tuners?
You piece of shit. No, I'm gonna play another deck.
Okay. This time I'm gonna go for. No, wait.
Good
You.
gravy. Why are we playing on the Europe one?
I don't know. It was easy. Or
Alright.
that was where I found the most players
Yeah,
when I was streaming on Sundays. I'll go second. Oh, I can't wait to see what this one is.
Alright, time to figure out a whole new deck.
I'm trying to think of interesting or funny things that have happened to me that I could tell you about. But in all honesty, oh yeah, this is fucking the one, Witchcrafters. This is the one I
Witches!
was guessing that I couldn't
Well,
remember the name of.
Alright then.
I was right. I was right about one of them. I guessed right. I fucking knew you were gonna build a Witchcrafter deck. As soon as you said similar in theme to fucking Familiar Possessed, I was like, oh, I know what it is. I just can't remember the name.
I should mention that by literally no means did I make any of these. I really just found them online.
Okay, to be fair though, when I'm not making a deck for a video, I will literally just copy a deck from online and then just play it because I like playing the archetype. The only ones I've made myself were this Sue ship and a bunch of the other ones I've streamed with. So I made the Sue ship
I
deck.
don't know.
I made the Paleo Synchro deck. Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, like this is just comes from how I got into trading card games. It's just I started with Magic, and so all I've ever learned is how to make Magic decks. But like if someone's like build Yu-Gi-Oh deck from scratch, I would have no idea even where to start. I'm not even sure what a quick effect is.
Quick effects are your instant speed effects.
So can I do this quick effect on your main phase? Because it says during the main phase.
Yes. But only in response to things.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, if I do this, you can now do that in response once you do the activation cost.
Yeah, let's do it. Screw it. Christ. I need to remember if this puts it in my hand or not.
I forgot I could fucking special summon Pankratops. Oh, Pankratops. There's a reason you're fucking limited. It's literally just a, wow, your board is bigger than mine. Special summon destroy card on your opponent's board. Or just have a 2600 beater for a moment, and then you can destroy it, tribute it, and destroy card.
Okay, this is where my issue comes in where I don't actually know what to do. So we're just gonna do this and assume it works.
I mean, it's a big monster. That was not the right. That was.
Okay, what the hell's going on? Ah, crap.
Oops.
Ah, crap.
Fuck, I'm
Grant.
stupid. Oh, I messed up. I should have added a card to hand using this effect. Oof. That's a big oof on my part. I think the best part about playing with friends is that you just get to build dumb decks like this. By the way, someday I'm gonna hold a giant battle where it's like 3v3, and you will be invited, Evan, to be on my team. And Jaden will also be invited to be on my team.
Don't write checks my brain can't cash.
Oh, dude, I'm fully prepared to lose that game. I lose most of the duels I play on stream.
Alright, I really had no idea what I just did.
Let's see. You can banish this card from your graveyard, send one Witchcrafter card from your deck to the graveyard, except that one. You can use each effect of this per turn. Oh, it's just setting up your graveyard, pretty much. So you want to put something you can use in your graveyard into the graveyard, pretty much.
Alright, I'm gonna kill your goddamn piece of sushi. So what is meta in Yu-Gi-Oh? Is it like stuff that wins on turn 1?
A lot of the time, yes. I will admit
So
that.
when you've been like randomly fighting people, are you losing on turn 1 typically, or winning on turn 1 typically?
Yes. Or at least on their turn 1, generally, yes. Okay. I know what to do.
I said I don't know where those ponchos are.
Go. Yes.
Oh, hey Mason, Grace wanted to know how your speech was going.
It's going well. I still need to start it off by falsely claiming that it's going to be 15 minutes long.
Alright, everybody, settle in.
It's time to get a boat.
He's further ahead than the maid of honor. She hasn't even picked a theme for my bachelorette party yet.
I think it's hard for people to be a part of a wedding when their lives are going on, you know?
It's not that hard.
See you soon, Jaden. That's fair, yeah. It's hard to be a part of a wedding when you have your lives.
I'm just saying it's not that hard to plan a bachelor party. It's
don't-
not as hard as like planning a birthday dinner.
There's a lot of pressure on like a bachelorette party because you don't want to do something that fucking what? You don't want to do something that pisses someone off.
Give me Kaizen.
Disgusting. She said she has an idea. All she has to do is book stuff. And I'm worried she's gonna wait.
Hmm.
What?
Okay.
Gunkan Sous Ship Shiro class carrier.
Yes. Also, Sous Ship Galley Kaizen.
I wish I had spells.
Yeah, that's what I was saying though. That's your biggest like weakness. By the way, Evan,
What?
this card
What?
is limited for a reason. I can just
Dino Wrestler Pink Drops.
yeah, Pancratops. Yeah, you have more monsters than me, so I can just special summon it.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
He just agrees. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're right.
Then I can just do this. Sacrifice it anytime I want after doing that. No!
Yes.
Oh, I forgot how good that card is.
Golem. Golem? Golem?
Yeah, Golem Aruru. Oh god, it's so good. It's so good in any spellcaster deck.
Get riggedy wrecked. I didn't know what that card did. This game just prompted me to do something.
Oh right, it didn't send it to graveyard, it sent it back into my extra deck. Ah. Damn.
I had a thought for you, Mason.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about trying to stream a D&D game?
I've thought about it. I need to have my hands prepared before I can do that.
Your hands?
I will message you what that means real quick. There you go. Wow.
Are you kidding me?
So I think the main thing that witchcrafters need is that if they tribute themselves for a quick effect, you should also get their like quick effect, their quick play spell effects. If you discard a quick play spell, you know what I mean? That's because that's what's holding them back.
Sure.
Is that they rely so much on their spells and their monsters being in hand and stuff at the same time, and then you're throwing stuff into the graveyard. Might as well make it to where when you throw a quick play spell, its effect gets to go off.
I really think that I can do this.
Maybe? I mean, you probably can. I have no idea what you just revealed. Albion, oh, fuck, branded. Please. Oh, God. I'm scared.
I don't know what's going on. It's telling me I can click buttons, so I'm clicking buttons. That's where I'm at. What does this do?
Oh. Oh no.
What is it telling me I'm able to do, Mason?
You're able to fusion summon on my turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, sure.
Or no, that's the wrong card, but sure. Oh, you can return that to hand, because that's super useful for you to do that. By the way,
Oh, cool.
no summoning during my turn. Okay. Yes, my
The
main
reason I
monster
asked-
finally arrives.
a ship. So I'm not allowed to activate the golem on your turn anymore because it summons it.
No, you can. So, no, that's not what I meant. I just flipped that down so you couldn't fusion summon during my turn.
Oh, I didn't know that card did that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tuner. Cool.
Oh my god, it is. You can synchro summon.
I hope I get to do that.
Nope, I can't do much else. I can't really attack any
The
of your
reason I asked about-
spellcasters, or else that might come back out. So, nice owl
I
badge
asked
you
about
got
D&D
there.
because I've been watching Critical Role. And, yeah.
I mean, I would be down to stream D&D. Every cool
you don't
kid is...
particularly like D&D, though.
Yeah. It's hard to like D&D. I think it really is an issue of you just need the right group and the right campaign.
I'm a big... Hang on. I'm really trying to figure this out. I'm a big combat person, and I don't think that that's everybody's thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who would prefer, like, non-combat encounters. What up, Talons? There's something so funny about... I'm done punishing my dog. It misbehaved, so I ripped her leg off. You got nay-nayed. Oh yeah, every cool kid is terminally ill, and the Dominican Republic dislikes your opinion.
What?
I don't know. That's just Jaden. Yes, welcome to me playing Sue Ships. Go.
What did you enjoy about D&D, Mason? Did you enjoy like character stuff?
I liked combat, but I think I would enjoy more just like fucking dumb, like non-combat encounters as well. Oh, I'm just playing against my friend with dumb decks tonight. I'm gonna be playing viewers again on Sunday, though. Let's put you
I don't
on
know what
top.
this thing does.
That is... Oh. That's a scary card. Let's go you. yes.
So you liked like. Sorry, I missed what you said about D&D. My bad.
I like combat, but I'd be down to play more non-combat encounters as well. Because there's just something so funny to me about oh no, no, my sous ship boy.
Boy, this is weird. I'm really trying my best to figure this out.
I was gonna draw a card.
Grace, would you be down to play like a one shot with Mason on Twitch at some point?
I'll name my character Opal.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Mason, do you know about the whole Opal thing?
Opal. I don't really remember.
Okay, so there's this person online who plays D&D games online and made a character whose whole theme was about Opal the mineral void, right?
Yeah.
And that's not like the most unique thing ever. A lot of people have done things based off of that, and a lot of people have named characters Opal. There's real people named Opal. And so, keep that in mind
Mhm.
because a very famous D&D channel had a character on there named Opal who had a lot of things based off the Mineraloid, and this smaller internet person was like, I'm going to sue because you guys stole my character.
Oh
It's
my
like, okay, your
god.
character's not unique enough to be stolen.
Yeah. Pretty much. Jesus, people are weird.
Uh,
You seen those little tags anywhere?
I know there's a YouTuber right now who's getting sued because he claimed that a crypto YouTuber. He, I'm gonna say he claimed it because I don't want to get sued. He claimed that a crypto YouTuber scammed their fans, and I'm not gonna name anybody because I can't remember names, and I don't want to be sued again. Still, Evan, you're just going off.
am I?
Yes,
I will believe you.
take damage, Evan. No. Oh, cool. Yes, I did something.
Why did I take damage?
Because you destroyed one of my sous-ship monsters, and when that happens, you take damage equal to its defense, and I lost.
I win.
Okay, time for the final dex.
All right, let's let's shit this sandwich out.
I gotta find it. There it is. Are you ready for a dumb, very not consistent deck? Because
Are
I
you ready
am.
for a deck I've never played before?
Fun fact, Uganda is the deadliest country right now with a whopper 3 million murders every 6 months. Wow, that's not a fun fact. Ooh, yes, activate. Perfect. Let's go. You, and you. Nope, wait. You first.
Wait, what is this?
This is Flower Cardians.
Whoa.
Uh,
I'm trying to think of what a fun D&D one shot would be. Has Lena ever played D&D?
I don't know. I'll have to ask. Perfect. Special summon. And this is why I used this first. That was an accident. Jaden made that up. Okay, great. Jaden made up the Ugandan fun fact. Special summon.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Because I brought up like the fun fact Uganda has the deadliest country right now. Fun fact that's not real. Jaden made that up apparently. Sorry Uganda for reading that out as if it was real. I have been fooled.
What is this giant star thing?
Giant star
Why does it
thing.
have so many levels?
Fun fact: Mexicans aren't real.
Oh my god. What the... Bye. Okay.
Wait, no. Bring her back.
Lena, come back. Oh, can I not special summon anymore? Sad. That fucking sucks. Fuck.
What?
Have you ever played D&D?
Like once or twice,
Once or twice?
and I wasn't allowed to do what I wanted because my old friend group was an asshole.
Yes, Grace.
You know where they are? You know what I'm talking
Special summon. Tribute. Special summon.
I heard what you said over there, but it didn't make much sense.
Draw.
about. You know little tags. People likes to eat them sometimes.
She likes to eat everything.
It's true.
Move to bottom.
Like little stars on them. They're either gray with silver or white with gold.
I mean, they've got to be in the office.
Ooh, sweet.
Really quite upsetting.
Point control. Activate. Go.
No.
I feel like I've lost.
Not necessarily. Flower Cardians are very inconsistent, Evan. Me doing this means nothing. I could lose at any moment.
From what? From the one Regeki I put in this deck?
Did I ever show you this?
What if it just turns out this deck is accidentally amazing and I have no idea because I don't know how to play this?
That'd be very funny.
It's very
What's going on in Twisted Glasses?
That's pretty cool.
So this deck is all about surprise.
Whoa.
Every one of my monsters is treated as a level 2 monster.
Don't you me. What did I just say?
This is not my coworker, Jaden. This is my friend. The one I went to visit when I took that like week off from streaming. Nordic beasts. Oh, geez, that was fast. I forgot about this whole thing.
Huh.
Dude, that's actually a really good Nordic card. What the fuck? Bless you, bitch! Sneeze one more time and I'm telling you to go fuck yourself. Okay. Oh, jeez. By the
I
way,
don't know what's happening, Mason.
Evan, you cannot synchro
What?
summon with more than one tuner unless it specifies.
I don't know what's happening.
That's fair.
Things occurred, and now I'm done. How would you be potentially interested in a evil character's D&D one shot?
Yes.
It's very tagging, yes.
My thought off the top of my head is a evil characters with 3 to 4 people, and the goal of it is to defeat the other characters and their army. So you'd all get a character, and you'd all get some form of creatures at your control based around the characters that you create, and you can try and get them to do things based on like what? Why are you staring at me,
This
Grace?
is magic. This is Magic the Gathering.
How? How in the world is that
This
this?
is Commander Magic the Gathering.
It's just off the top of my head.
It's Commander.
But that is my thought.
Really? One character that gets different creatures based off of what kind of character it is to command?
I would let you all build your own imaginary forts. I don't know.
This does sound like magic a little bit.
Okay, well,
It's magic, bro.
I still think that evil characters is cool. So long as the evil characters are not cringy.
Please be a flower cardian monster. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Why is this thing not allowed?
Oh, why is my card negated, or?
Yeah.
That's part of its effects. I either skip my next draw phase or negate its effects.
Can it still attack?
Yeah, he just doesn't have any effects. Activate.
Yeah. If you'd be interested in doing any form of a D&D one-shot for your stream, just let me know.
Okay. Yeah, I'd probably be interested. Okay, let's go with you. Special summon.
How's the work life been going?
Not too bad. Could be worse.
Do you work Labor Day?
I do not, luckily. I have Monday off. That's going to be nice.
Love that 3-day weekend.
Like, you can X-Fate top 5 cards deck. Yes.
You know what's annoying?
What?
You know what's kind of frustrating?
Yeah, what is it?
Literally, so there's about 10 people who work in my office, and I'm the newest by like 3 years. So they all have a bunch of kids and stored up vacation time. And anytime that there's been like a holiday weekend where we have 3 days, half of the office takes a day off, and the other half works from home. So I'm just there by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't do any work because I don't know what to do without people being like, hey, go do this. It's a great system.
Go with...
Oh yeah, Western, by the way, has a radio show.
Really?
Yeah. You ever want to get your master's degree in some form of radio?
I will definitely consider that. Or no, I definitely want to get a master's, and I would be happy to do it in radio, so I'd be happy to do that if I move up there, which I'm definitely considering.
Well, I'll let you know how the master's program actually goes. Today's the first day of it.
And then I shall...
Yeah, I remembered it. Ow. I should probably read what my cards do.
Because of an opponent's card effect while team controls it. I'm bringing out the ultimate Flower Cardian. Or no, actually I'm not. Level 6. Level 8. Ah! Let's go you.
Ceremonial changing of the door.
God, I hate getting tired at 8:30.
I understand that immensely.
Why? The
Well,
closet. Didn't want to open.
that is super koi koi.
Somebody decided this was a good place to put their bag.
What time do you normally get up for work, Mason?
7:30. What effect is going to go off from that? Oh. Tangenalster.
Did you say 7:30?
Yeah, 7:30 in the morning.
Do you like getting up early?
I prefer it over getting off late. Beat
guess
that
that's
nude.
fair.
Hey, Beats friend, you can
Hi.
be his best friend, but I am terminally ill.
What?
Jaden is weird and likes to say really weird, fucked up things. Oh my
Mason?
god. Yeah.
Mason,
Yeah.
I gotta tell you this.
Yeah.
You know you're my friend, right? I hate you.
That was unintentional. I thought his effects would still be negated. Who knew Flower Cardian was so good? But yeah, Jaden claims that I can't fool him. You're my Discord kitten, which is really funny.
What?
Which is hilarious considering everybody jokes that we're dating.
I don't know if it's everybody more as it is you.
What, that you and Mason are boyfriend, girlfriend?
Okay, it's not just Grace though. It's Lena. I joke about it sometimes. But like it's Grace, it's Lena. It's a lot of people.
Selena makes those jokes.
Yes. Yeah, Selena's like, "Oh, you going to be hanging out with your boyfriend tonight?" And I'm like, "Maybe."
Is Selena gonna be the plus one?
Did you hear Grace's question?
um Hey Lena, would you want to go to Grace and Evan's wedding? I don't think Jackson's able to go. I'm sure it'll be more fun than Lizzie's. It better be.
Well, I'm not planning on throwing up on Grace the night before, so.
Why
That's such a harsh call out. I love it.
Is that a call out or is that just a fact?
That is just a fact of their wedding.
I'm trying to think, like, I don't honestly think there is a whole lot of room for drama.
At your wedding, not really, yeah.
The most drama that could occur is someone getting blasted.
The most drama could occur if somebody being transphobic.
Yeah. Blasted. One of my friends from my geology program at Northwest told me that, well, I don't remember how this deal occurred, but I think we were both drunk. And I think we made the deal that as much as she drinks at my wedding is how much I'll drink at hers.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was Ash. It's a dangerous bet to make with that particular individual.
Special summon.
So I think I understand how this deck works a little bit. I think I just did it wrong.
Hmm. I've made a mistake, but that's okay.
I'm sure you're about to win.
Maybe.
Or at the very least, ruin me.
Hmm. This could fuck me over. I'm an idiot. I should have fucking... Oh, man. I should have fucking used this. Fuck, dude. I could have fucking perfectly fucking been awesome. I didn't. I'm not awesome. But that's okay. I'm cool the way I am. And that's going to the graveyard. Because Flower Cardians.
Oh, well.
Wait, why? Why only you?
Them there.
Mumbly. Mumbly.
Attack! I forgot there was piercing damage.
What?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Is
that's
my
not
friend
like
Ryan Reynolds? No, they're not Ryan Reynolds. I didn't know Flower Cardians would do that well.
I
Well,
want to try this one again, Mace.
okay. Well, I'm going to call it there for the stream. I'm down to keep playing against you. I'm just calling it for the stream. Feel free to check out my fucking social medias in my Twitch bio. I'm so tired, dude. I keep forgetting things. Anyways, good night, sweet viewers. Talk to you later.